Did you know that every second you just spent watching this video is gone forever? That's right. Time waits for no one. Yet, many of us treat it as if we have an endless supply. But what if I told you a simple story could completely change the way you see time? Let me introduce you to a boy. He was a brilliant 25-year-old, full of dreams but also full of excuses. He would often say, "I'll start tomorrow," whether it was a fitness goal, a business idea, or calling his parents. Tomorrow was always his favorite word. One day, while scrolling through his phone, he received a message from an unknown number. It simply read, "If today were your last day, how would you spend it?" He laughed it off. Another one of those motivational quotes, he thought. But the message kept haunting him. That night, unable to sleep, he went for a walk and found himself at an old clock tower in his town. The place was deserted, except for one old man sitting beneath the clock. The old man noticed that boy and asked, "Son, do you know the value of 1 minute?" He shrugged. "Not much, I guess." The old man smiled and replied, "For a person stuck in traffic, a minute means missing their flight. For a student writing an exam, a minute means finishing that last answer. For a mother holding her newborn, a minute is a lifetime of memories. But for most of us, it's wasted on procrastination." He, intrigued, sat beside the man. "But I have time. I'm young. Why should I rush?" The man chuckled. "Ah, youth. Let me tell you a story. There was once a farmer who discovered a magical clock buried in his field. The clock would add an extra hour to his day, but only if he used it wisely. At first, the farmer was joyful. He started using that extra hour to learn, to grow, to spend time with his family. His life flourished, but then he got greedy. He started using that hour for pointless things, scrolling through gossip, sleeping too much, and even just sitting idle. One day, the clock stopped working. The farmer begged for it to work again, but the clock whispered back, "I gave you time, but you wasted it." The boy returned home that night and something changed. He started small, waking up earlier, spending less time on distractions, and focusing on what truly mattered. Slowly, his dreams turned into plans, and his plans turned into achievements. Today, that boy is a successful entrepreneur, a loving son, and a mentor to others. And it all started with a single question. How would you spend your time if today were your last? So let me ask you, what is time worth to you? Is it worth wasting on things that don't matter? Or is it worth investing in the things that do? Because in the end, time isn't just money, it's life, and every second counts. If this story touched your heart, take a moment to reflect on how you spend your time. Write down one thing you'll do today to make the most of it. And if you believe someone else needs to hear this, share it with them. Let's inspire each other to value the most precious gift we have, the time.